It's about to drop a nuke somewhere anyway, isn't it? I imagine it's about to drop it on Verdansk. Oh, what? That's one of the maps from Black Ops Summit, I think it is. Do you know the classic Black Ops map? It's like in the cold.
Right.
I think that was Summit. Yeah, I think that was Summit. 4. Okay.
Here we go. Hi,
it's
everyone.
just a guy with a beard.
Yeah.
Welcome to the multiplayer reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops.
I hate the way they say multiplayer. Fuck off, mate. It's multi.
Multiplayer.
Partners across the world. Thank you for joining us. Today we do a little recon across all Black Ops Cold War multiplayer.
Stop it.
The missions, the weapons, the characters, and the systems. And you know, we'll make some fun announcements along the way. From here on out, we talk directly to you, the best fans in gaming.
Right.
Joining me throughout the show is a big cast of characters from across the
That's
studio.
you, bro.
Oh yeah, huge fan. Started Call of Duty 2. Wrong camera, mate. There you go.
We're never quite satisfied with the status quo. We are always looking for a way to do it better. But some things shouldn't change, and for every multiplayer game
Stop it.
One thing hasn't. How we start things off. This is the worldwide debut of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
Stop it, dude. Multi. You don't multiply like you multiply.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a long cut there.
Yeah. I don't think he realised it was like the camera changed. He was like, I'm breathing in as much as I can to not seem fat. Graphics look very good.
So it said PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
You're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books.
Operate in the shadows.
To keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
Right.
What game
Let them come.
I don't even know what guns they're using there. That map there looks sick, but it looks something like we've seen loads of times before. I would like to have some boat races, that would be pretty sick. Oh, that shotgun was lit. I missed that type of thing. Angola. That's the map that's slightly north of what was that? One of the secrets in the bunkers. I think it was bunker 10 or bunker 11. They showed you that Uzbekistan is just to the left of Verdansk. So that might be a secret to where the new Warzone map's going to be then. Yeah. They couldn't not have the RC cars back in. Looks good. Not. I don't know.
Pre-order a digital copy and get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
So basically, here's an advert.
You just saw it. This is an
It's funny how he's thinner now after that last shot, isn't it?
but it's still a black
Absolutely not.
And for over
No, he's
a
breathed
decade,
out now, because the last time he was side on view, he was like,
atop a core set of guiding principles. They form our pillars, deniable operations that deploy around the world, signature combat tailored to how you play, connected experiences that deliver free, robust, ongoing content, and integrate deeply into the next evolution of Warzone.
well, they did mention Warzone at least, so that's good. Stop
Stop
saying
how this
multiplayer.
globe-trotting, cinematically connected experience is our most immersive yet. And then we're going to show it to you in a way we never could before, with a little help from some friends.
I think this is actually
First
live.
up, the bedrock of
Doesn't
Black
seem to
Ops,
be, no.
deniable operations.
Probably recorded earlier on and
These
just
are the
streamed
places
back.
in multiplayer you
Yeah.
never saw, and the things you never did. The missions that stay off the books, and the targets and sources who stay off the record. The Cold War we set out to build is realistic. It's plausible. Most importantly, it's inspired by a gritty historical tone that we've woven into every element of our game's world and story and gameplay.
Right.
Chaotic and always confidential, the deniable ops lie at the heart of multiplayer, raising the bar while creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of our world building.
They keep cutting to
For
that
Black
one
Ops Cold
screen.
War, that world building drove each multiplayer level in two ways. With the signature level design you've come to expect, and by
They'll
pushing
definitely
the
put some
visual
Easter
bar
eggs in
and
here,
immersing
won't they?
players into
Yeah.
the narrative of unfolding
100%.
events. The fight to recover a downed satellite in the Central African desert, battles that unfold on the
I am convinced that that new Uzbekistan is going to be the next Warzone map. Like, they've already left hints that that's where it's going to be. It's in Bunker 11.
We've selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer. Later today, you'll see them played. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were made.
My name is Brittany Beidelman. I'm a level designer.
I'm Kendall Snow, associate level designer.
I'm Brittany Perella.
I've seen her face somewhere before.
Senior level designer.
In Satellite, a top secret American recon satellite
Has lost power.
And crashed in the deserts of Angola.
It's in the chat.
With higher
Women,
DGI
no!
forces,
Oh god, no!
Honestly, like, who gives a fuck of who gives a fuck what gender you are? Like, you're in that job because you know what to do.
Because larger
Well, you
maps
hope
have
so.
more components,
Yeah.
we
Well,
can
to be
apply
fair,
more
hire the
details
best
into
person
maps
for the
like
job.
Satellite, which
I
make
remember
them
map
feel
design
even
in
more
like old
natural.
games used to be
The
so
satellite at
bad.
the center is like a king of the hill.
Even
Anyone
the
who
new
wants
ones
it
in
has to
in Call of Duty, which have been not great, are still well designed.
Yeah.
They're
Everything
just not always very fun.
I'm usually
No.
playing one of two ways. All in, full ham, dying again and again. Or in objective modes, I'll
Basically
blink
saying
and
she's
jump
shit.
in.
Yeah, that's like, in a way, one way or another. I keep going in and dying, or when I die enough, I kick and camp and try not to die. That's like the two ways to play.
I am trash with the sniper rifle, but a shotgun. That
She's
I am.
trash.
I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat, and there is great cat and mouse style gameplay.
That was a sick knife, but I don't think she done that there, chatting about a shotgun.
It felt kind of like animated that as well.
Yeah.
Run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This is going to be one of those classic Black Ops maps the world knows and loves for how quickly engagements fire.
You know it's going to be shit when they've said that.
Yeah, that's always been the problem though. Like,
East
I don't
and
trust
West
that guy.
relied on the open seas
No.
and a top secret mission.
Inspired by a real-life event, Project Azorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover.
I want to see the boat stuff again. That looked well good.
yeah, and the fact you can swim.
The calm waters of Armada explode into massive naval conflict as players battle for control of large naval vessels.
With no lanes walling you in, players can engage on ships' decks, in the water, and on vehicles like wake runners and gunboats. Armada is chaos in the best way.
If they can integrate that in Warzone, they might be onto a winner.
Exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find, and new
But it does
ways
seem
to
like it's a bit copying
surround or
Fortnite.
flank your enemies and
But it's what, like, you can't really copy Fortnite. Like, boats are in loads of different games. That's like saying Flight Simulators inspired every game that has ever had a flying thing in it.
Oh, PUBG had a
opulent train station.
lot of boat stuff in.
With Spetsnaz
Yeah.
dispatched, the area has gone hot.
So the Moscow map is set in the dead heart of a big city. So you're wandering through these streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
there's this sense that you've been dropped into a point in history.
Yeah, but are they gonna have shipment?
Yeah, or Nuketown. They'll have Nuketown.
Nuketown, yeah, Nuketown's all good.
Yeah, they won't have
That was
shipment.
like one of the only ones I really liked.
Nuketown's amazing.
The metro station. So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's going to be people running right into your line of fire right off the bat.
The only place to really camp in Nuketown was in the building at the top with the windows.
One of them, yeah.
Just lob grenades up there.
Round the fence at the very
January
back.
17, 1984. This
Yeah.
location is heavily influenced by Miami's famous, or perhaps infamous, Ocean Drive. This is a night map, but one unlike players have seen before.
You can sneak through dark, shadowy alleys, go out onto the beach, out into the ocean.
You can dive in the
Wait,
water.
can I get
and
my
along
Damascus
to get the
Cali
chocolate
sticks
side.
back? Or my Platinum?
Just go right down the street and
Platinum
bask in the
sticks.
neon
What's the
light.
last one? Obsidian, isn't it? That's what I've got.
The first time I played through Miami, I could hear this 80s nightclub
good if they'd
music
say if that was
playing through
gameplay
the
or
walls
not.
of one of the buildings.
Yeah.
The little details make it lifelike, and it becomes this joy to experience.
Is it the CSGO Ghost Cam?
All of the stuff they're talking about is
Basically,
like
my goal is to never be
basic.
on the main street in the center,
Yeah.
because that
There's
is
nothing here that is
hyper-heavy
different to any
and
other
that
shooter
is
right now.
pretty
Yeah,
hell.
nothing
So I
so far.
always go and try to flank and get those snipers from the back.
Right, I know, like, fair enough, but we don't need to know how you play a game. Like, we don't need to know how these maps are played. We'll work that out for ourselves.
See that play out.
We want more information about the game, not how to approach a different map.
It really
Are you kidding me?
makes
I want them
people
to tell where the
feel
good camp
they're in
spots are.
Miami.
Nah, because you don't want everyone to know that.
where are the good camp spots?
Yeah, where's good to camp? Oh,
Where's
Stadium
get my
Roof?
long shots?
I know. Just go on Big in downtown.
I
A
bet you
large
back
Soviet
yourself.
missile convoy is on its way to the border.
Special Forces dispatch alongside MI6 to ambush the convoy and secure the weapons before all hell breaks loose.
Soviet convoy disabled.
It's one of our most cinematic maps with a boots-on-the-ground feel that feels pulled from the campaign.
Your team will want to hold down and protect its own outpost to guarantee access to one of these tanks. But infantry combat doesn't take a backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
There's a bunch of snowmobiles when you first spawn, and
Right.
it's a mad dash to grab one.
Snowmobiles is just the exact same as a jet ski,
Running
though.
people over with a
It's not
snowmobile
new.
is my favorite thing to do.
Bring in skateboards or something, get Tony Hawk's involved.
Of how you play and caters to unique
Doing
modes.
grinds.
Crossroads
Yeah.
is a
They had,
big map, and
is
that
it
allows you
Battlefield?
to
They had the
play
little bikes in
at
the
one point.
push
Yeah.
bike things.
I am glad to see the RC cars again. That will be an absolute class thing.
Beaches of Miami, a frozen over lake, the open ocean. Our visual research department racked up miles visiting them all. Because if you're going to deploy around the globe in this game, that required them to do the same. The mission for our artist is absolute authenticity. Step one in that process is photo scanning thousands of real-world objects, terrains, and materials. Those assets.
He's done that
ensure
trick
our
where
artist
you
is
wear a
image-based
t-shirt and an
rendering
open
of the
shirt
best
to hide your belly. I do that. Look.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I'm doing it right. Well, I done it yesterday, I think.
I know. But
Ray tracing on
it's working pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it's the side angles he needs to avoid.
I think the fact it kind of keeps zooming back out to the belly makes it. I'm looking more at his stomach than his face.
Most importantly, it sets the perfect stage for
It's not the guy's fault. It's just really bad camera work.
Here's Matt with more on the modes and
There you go. That's a better shot.
Right, game modes. Hopefully something different.
Let's talk about what you'll play when you get there. In Black Ops Cold War, our classic
What's
game
new?
modes are returning, and they're
What's
better than
new?
ever. From the tried and true team deathmatch, domination, and search and destroy, to the return of the competitive game mode control, we've taken a
Hacks.
fresh
Yeah.
look at all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful
hacking.
gameplay with larger
Where'd that
capture
guy go?
zones and domination. We're updating spawn systems in Hardpoint. And now
Still-
we'll show you where the next hardpoint will spawn so you can regroup.
Nothing's
rotate,
new.
and set up for the next fight. Across all of our classic modes, we're working hard to make this the most rewarding and competitive multiplayer experience yet. And while your go-to modes are coming back better than ever, let's talk about the innovative new modes you'll be going
Right.
to next.
Good.
With that, let me introduce you to my teammate Marquise Gladney, who's here to tell you about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
That's not new.
VIP Escort began with a question. How can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted
This is
plot holes that
Overwatch.
first inspired this franchise? The result is
A
Extraction
Team
in its
Fortress
purest
2.
form, a new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort.
Escort's a bad word. If you've been gaming for any amount of time, the word escort just makes you shudder.
I know, you're like, I cannot be bothered with escort missions. Oh, escort missions. Escort missions, you just avoid them. Yeah, my chat's saying here there's nothing original. There isn't. This is all boring. Escort mission, yeah, cool. Take this guy that takes half an hour to get 1000 XP. I'd rather just kill 3 mobs and that'll do.
The mission: stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of
going back, what was it, CS, like, even classic Counter-Strike used to have the hostage missions.
If you die, that ends the round. But team
actually looks like quite a good game mode, to be fair.
This one?
Escape things,
yeah.
That'll be pretty fun.
The exact same noise is reviving the Call of Duty. They haven't even changed it.
Of Black Ops themes directly into this competition. Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection by splitting up the squad to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style? Will they travel ahead and scout, run protection detail, or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stick close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out alive, it won't matter if you do. This new deniable operation only scratches the surface of what it means to play Cold War multiplayer.
This is nothing new.
Up next, we want to share another new way to play that goes above and beyond that classic 6v6
needs to animate his hands a bit more.
Yeah.
Combined arms is where
they're different shade to his head.
They were as well. I just noticed that. It's because all the blood's in him. He's not lifted them up at all.
Yeah.
In combined arms domination, players will deploy.
Imagine that, right? You work for a games company.
They are bright red. Look at them.
Yeah, purple. They're purple, dude.
We've worked hard to ensure the 2 levels of boots on the ground and all-out vehicular warfare complement.
Vehicular.
I know. I picked up on that too.
Snowmobiles.
Some guys writing it in the chat. Vehicular.
Amplify the action, sure, but they also create jaw-dropping moments right in the middle of the fight. The way I personally play combined arms depends on my mood. If I'm going for the win, it's rally time, and I'm pushing to capture every objective on the map.
Yeah.
Whether that means loading up a gunboat on Armada or popping smokes so my team can cross the frozen lake in Crossroads, I'm putting my try-hard pants on and making it happen.
Oh, cringe, man. Try hard pants. Come on. You're selling this game to over 18-year-olds. Don't say that.
Ziplining onto the enemy ship and seeing how long I can last before getting taken out. At launch, you can expect even more combined arms maps and modes, each tailored and tuned to bring the most fun, frenetic action this format can deliver. Take Armada, our most unique map to date. You saw earlier that the only life preservers on this sea-based map are your tactics, as each capture zone requires a different approach. Will you attack surgically with a 2-seater wake runner, gather your squad and storm the main ship? From zip lines that traverse the map to all new naval tactics, Armada is combined arms domination realized, bringing high stakes, high-speed combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of Soviet bunkers across the frozen.
Oh, this is a letdown.
Tanks patrolling the frozen lake and surrounding roads, you'll need to choose how to take on those slow movers. So
it does, doesn't it?
Snowmobile for a quick flank, or rolling up
like read the script.
On some C4. The story is yours to write in combined arms domination. That's it for deniable operations for now. We've ziplined, crossed frozen lakes, and dipped into Miami's beaches. That's really just the start of the full deniable ops experience. Add up the work on your favorite classic.
Right, I'm being optimistic that the new game modes might be good. Hopefully. But so far, this is not like it's not on a level of Modern Warfare is right now.
If you're a Call of Duty League fan, we have a bunch
Alright,
of stuff
CDL though.
just for you. Stay tuned. This may be a multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your deniable operations. And now I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about what we mean when we say signature combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops.
Tony's doing stuff with his hands.
He knows what he's talking about.
But some things haven't changed. And after over a decade of making Black Ops,
to be fair, what a great name, Tony Flame.
Keep honing in on that
it's a good name.
Classic Black Ops feel, all while taking it to new heights.
He doesn't seem nervous to be on camera in front of 100,000+ people.
More more than just.
Surely this isn't live, you reckon?
No, there's no way this is live. I mean, like, people watching this live.
Yeah.
How it reacts in your hand.
Way more than that, actually. It is.
Storming past you, the rattle and bang of firing your weapon.
It looks kind of like Battlefield, you know.
Battlefield, which one? 2?
No, 5?
Huh.
One of the more recent ones. Which is the one they did that big... Oh, that was Battlefield 1, wasn't it, where they had that amazing trailer?
Yeah, and then it was useless.
Sick trailer. Yeah, it wasn't great.
We've seen that clip 3 times now, I think, with that throwing knife.
Yeah.
This map does look cool, the 2 boats, like Pirate of the Caribbean style. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Now, innovating systems while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right. And we put everything we have into it for each game. This is an absolute.
I like Tony.
So I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how they've resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon.
They should change their names around so that guy can be Max Flame.
Yes. What was his second name?
Max Flame Porter.
Oh, Tony Porter though just sounds boring.
Yeah,
Tony knew what he was doing.
Max Flame is sweet.
Or firing from the hip. When we think about
no
gun,
recoil.
we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move. Part of the gun's personality is the sound that it makes.
Map pack.
Like
That gun there is sick, whatever it is. They need to sort the recoil out in that, or that's just like the instant broken meta getting patched in the first update.
And that sort of immersive quality that is unique to Call of Duty. It's this multifaceted approach to how
Stop saying multi.
Sound that together defines the feel of Cold War's signature gunfighting experience. Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
Hang on, I'd pause it if I could. Create a class has been in every Call of Duty since like Call of Duty 3.
Our goal with Create a Class in Cold War is to empower you without making trade-offs.
Oh.
This year, better starts with simpler. Create a Class will be a slot-based system. No
It's the
longer
exact
governed
same.
by allocations or
It's the same.
system.
It's the same.
Always boast a full class of a primary, secondary, lethal, tactical,
What's new?
field upgrade, and a set of perks.
Yeah, cool.
Field upgrade.
That's exactly the same.
Team an advantage.
It is literally exactly the same.
Solely based on time. Not
Oh, look at that, Bouncing
they are the
Betty.
only type of game content that works on a cooldown that lasts after death. Now, wild cards are back. In this system, in every class, you can pick one of 4 wild cards that let you do things like load your primary weapon with up to 8 attachments, carry up to 6 perks, double the number of lethals and tacticals.
I guess they're going to have loads of different attachments. So they need to do that because that works so well. That's really the reason I like Modern Warfare.
Yeah, the amount of stuff you can do.
Yeah, I love that about it.
Black Ops Cold War, there are more optics and attachments to unlock and configure.
But is that more than the last Black Ops, or is that more than Modern Warfare?
That's more. Look, because I used to just have like
with at least
muzzle and sight and maybe a couple of other things.
Yeah, I actually like that. They're actually giving you percentages of how much it goes up by.
Gunsmith will show you.
Okay, that's pretty good. So at least it's a numbers game now.
Yeah, the problem with that though is that the meta will be figured out so quickly.
Yeah.
Some of that, some of like the non-clarity in the current system is actually quite good for keeping the meta from forming too quick.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, these are how you get the max percents.
Yeah, there you go. Mathematically, this is the one.
Yeah.
This change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks, one of the most visceral and fun experiences across multiplayer's signature combat.
Score streaks through death by default, you say.
Multiple kills before your own death. Streak score bonuses help you earn into those higher-powered score streak tiers. To prevent score streak spam, each score streak will go on a
It's like kill streak patent or something. Like of all the like the names they had to change, why kill streak to score streak?
Score streaks in Cold War can be used in all the classic ways: to aid in taking an objective, to save your team, to break up the pace of the game with a fun new experience. We've also tailored strategy into the system. A score streak.
It kind of looks like that guy out of the Matrix. What's his name?
The guy in the computer?
No, the main guy.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. If you look at his mannerisms, really similar to Keanu Reeves.
Elites, covert.
They are literally trying to give you as much detail as possible, bringing up stuff that is no different. And it's like, guess what you've got in the next one, guys? You've got guns! You have the ability to sprint.
Every point of contact with every gun, every stance and position, every scenario.
Is this in a new engine, do you know? Is it in the same engine as...
From what I heard ages ago, it was supposed to be part of like one of the Unreal engines.
Alright.
But I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't know if I can just back it up, just what I thought.
Yeah.
See, what I just saw there was really a great idea. They have like spike strips going across the floor. Imagine you had that in Warzone to ruin people's cars.
Oh, that you could lob out?
Yeah.
Stop them. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But like, you just plant them, it's like, you know when you plant a claymore for way later in the game, you just plant one of them and just a car's disabled from it, but it doesn't kill them. Like, that would be something cool, and then somebody has to maybe run, thinking they'll get out the gas or something.
This allows two-player movement states to function.
See, it's thought process like that would be class.
Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system.
That guy's just a noob. You don't walk down an alleyway and not turn right.
You gotta check. You gotta peek it.
Yeah, I love how that same mistake followed by try ninja. Well, no, dude.
Lastly, we've incorporated a classic jump with
that guy just said, "Oh, you move quieter when you're crouching." That's not a new thing.
No.
Oh shit! If you didn't do that, that'd be a new thing.
Are not just authentic, but intuitive. When you press a button or a key, you should always feel in control of your operator. And this system has been built to translate your...
That guy had no recoil from hipfire there. What gun is that?
The era of the game might be the 80s, but the characters you play will move and shoot like the world's most highly skilled operators.
Signature combat.
Not if I'm playing.
It isn't just how the gun is shot. It's how that gun feels, how it sounds, how it's designed to create...
Your character will fact himself and then moan about it over and over.
It's also movement, so the fluid ways in which your operators shift around the AO and carry the gear you outfit them in is just as important as the choices you give them. Choices like the overhauled Creative Class system, or all those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith, or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together to deliver the most intuitive, plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground experience possible, and they're at the heart of Black Ops Cold War.
Cold War is like every new iPhone. It exactly is. Good point there, Guile.
Thanks, Tony. All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone.
Yes, finally.
All into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here.
This guy has the big drop.
Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone, continuing and expanding the blockbuster battle royale free-to-play experience. And it'll be a true evolution.
It's still free to play, which is good.
Picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving the themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War right into the action.
Oh.
Cold War and Warzone will also share post-launch content from a narrative standpoint across both the Battle Pass system and item shop content. This interlinks Call of
Duty be like
ways that evolve the Warzone
30 more guns, if not more.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can expect some surprises along the way.
Gonna get gold for all of those. God damn.
It's important to us that you can still use your characters and weapons and progression-related items, which is why investment and progress in Cold War is reflected in Warzone.
Right.
While these are two very big games, from the beginning they've been built to work together. Your player experience is everything to us. So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression, with much of your previously earned Modern Warfare content, from weapons to cosmetics, still available for use in both
that's huge.
and Modern Warfare.
All that work you put into Damascus doesn't go away.
Across Call of Duty to preserve continuity while building a new chapter of Warzone that will immerse you into all of the best elements of Black Ops Cold War. That's multiple studios totally committed to continuing this new tradition of insanely fun, absurdly accessible Warzone action.
We can't wait for you to see how Verdansk
Oh yeah,
and all of
zombies.
Call of Duty will evolve.
Oh, they should put zombies in
That
it.
sense of interconnectedness.
That would just be too Fortnite. Imagine having zombies within Warzone.
Ah, no, I like that though. I like that about Fortnite. I like that about
and progression.
what was it
but will
called?
also
Rust.
deliver
You ever played Rust?
cross-generation to the game.
Back in the early days, you had
Because
zombies.
Black
It was
Ops
so
Cold
much
War
fun.
is, at its heart, a connected experience. And playing together on whatever platforms you prefer only betters that experience. Cross-play and cross-progression.
Someone I know just started playing Rust. That was
and
funny.
next-generation systems across all modes. That won't be easy, but it's worth it to allow
They're just
fans
basically
that
saying the
never
same
had a
thing
chance to
over and
play
over.
together to squad up and deploy, no barriers between them. And with a Battle Pass system delivering a steady stream of post-launch content, Black Ops Cold War will be the very first cross-platform, cross-generation Call of Duty experience.
That is literally a cheap shot, saying it was going to be cross-platform, cross-generation platform experience. Well, of course it is, because there's been no other cross-platform game that was ever released during a new console release. Like, that's just like, yeah, look at it, we're brand new. Cause Xbox and Sony are creating our new ones, we're now good. That's a bit of a cheap shot.
To battle as a lead PC developer. PC continues to be a critically important pillar of game development for the Call of Duty franchise. In addition to the major improvements
This guy got COVID or
Call of
something.
Duty PC in the past, including
Dunno.
uncapped frame rates, high refresh rate support, and customized field of view.
Couldn't get him in the
Always looking
studio.
for ways to
Yeah,
improve
they are in
features
different
and
studios though, because I think he's from the
One of the biggest improvements
Activision one or Treyarch,
is that
sorry.
the Black Ops engine
Yeah.
now runs on
Although he's got a Black Ops
This has led
4
to a
headset
huge
on.
improvement in terms of performance and
Don't know why I turned my head to look round there. It's just
for
flat screen.
players who prioritize immersive gameplay, we have a great partnership with NVIDIA to bring ray trace effects, performance
ray tracing.
accelerating deep learning super sampling or DLSS, and ray phase
Oh,
latency optimization.
You seen that low latency stuff,
We'll
bro?
implement ray trace
That looks
strategies
cool.
and ambient occlusion to improve the quality of light shadow and sunlight shadow. This improved surface.
It's going to be huge for pros. Not
This,
so much for
this,
us, but for
yeah.
pros.
This is actually quite interesting. Shadow mapping getting increased as well.
And disconnected channels. Also, we will be implementing AI-powered DLSS, so players will be able to increase their frame rate while maintaining the visual quality of the game. For players looking for better responsiveness, we've integrated the Reflex low latency technology to lower system latency. This combines both GPU and game optimization. We're also happy to announce that Reflex will be coming to Call of Duty Warzone in the future. We have so much more to talk about, but right now I would like to hand it back to David Van Der. Van?
We've declassified a whole lot today.
Here he
One
is.
thing is clear.
Yeah.
Black Ops Cold War is here, and it's ushering in a new chapter of deniable operations that are undeniably Call of Duty at its very best. Realistic, plausible, gritty. You've seen our team-wide commitment to storytelling.
I was saying, like, it started off really brutal. Warzone looks to be obviously better than what it is, because you're not going to lose what you've done. They're combining the efforts. Multiplayer looks is nothing new. It's exactly the same, nothing changed, but they're bigging it up to be something good. Warzone, not much information given. Obviously they'll try to keep that secret for the future live events, but I'm hopeful. I'll be optimistic, but I don't think it's going to be as good as this one. I think that'll be too hard.
You'll see that duo played today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch, including new and limited time modes. No matter what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find.
Stop saying multiplayer, dude. You're really pissing me off.
Is that signature combat you love? Grounded and always realistic, you'll move fast and fluid, feel powerful when you need to be, and customized just the way you want to be. The new creative class and score streak systems give you even more of what
Kill
you love,
streak.
infusing
Stop
more
trying to be
control
cool.
and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before. And this is a true connected experience. Warzone and Cold War. The events in one will impact the events in the other, expanding Call of Duty in new ways you've never seen before. And Black Ops Cold War is not only a cross-platform game, but it's also a cross-generation cross-platform game. Now, that should be the end of our show. but this wouldn't be a Black Ops multiplayer review without some Black Ops style mind games. We have talked a lot today about what Black Ops is, how it feels, what it does, but for over 10 years, Black Ops is also something else. A game that consistently
looks like Mickey Mouse there.
About what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to offer new types of multiplayer experiences. In Black Ops Cold War, we're excited to be launching an entire new category of multiplayer gameplay called Fireteam.
Right.
This new format of multiplayer brings together everything that we loved about making Cold War and everything you'll love about playing Cold War. Across every Fireteam mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed. The Fireteam format allows us to emphasize teamwork and reward creativity. And it allows you to do things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads of 4 called
a dirty bomb? I've heard of that before. That's like one of the big nukes or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or atomic bomb or something along the
lines. The
lines.
action won't just affect you, but the environment you battle in.
Oh.
Enter Fireteam Dirty Bomb. One of
Red
the most
Faction
unique
comes
game
back.
loops we've ever imagined. You and your team must search for uranium. Then, deliver that uranium to Dirty Bomb's position around the map. Deposit uranium and detonate the bomb. Now, avoid radioactive fallout as you navigate a toxic battlefield. Every decision you make impacts your survival rate and your success rate.
Is this plunder?
I don't think it's plunder, to be fair. It does look to be something pretty unique.
Is that rebranded plunder?
No, it looks to be one of the Battlefront game modes.
Looks good, actually. Epilepsy warning.
Oh, we've got to watch this trailer again.
That was a bit of it.
Game capture PlayStation 5. Wait, well, again. Yeah. Well, I don't think this bit is. Yeah. So what soundtrack do you like to get knifed by?
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer. You're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
The chat is blowing up about zombies.
Operate in the
yeah.
To keep the wolves at bay.
There will be zombies.
We reshape the world.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
Yeah, there is going to be zombies at some point, but
let them come.
I don't know how many times I've seen this trailer now. Although that was a great Semtex. It's like Narrows on Halo 3.
I'm looking forward to the 6th showing of the throwing knife clip.
Yes. Oh, it's coming up and going up.
Baby.
There we go. Runs through the cave. There you go. Bang. Down. And kills this guy. And
wait, what? No.
It's not yet. It's not yet. Oh no, to be fair, that was the gameplay, but this is the trailer.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. We were wrong.
Oh, missed it. I might never get to see that again.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this bit's a bit
the motorbike bit's pretty cool. It was like back in Vice City when motorbikes came out for the first time. It was huge. Right. What are we gonna see? Show us something.
Pre-order a digital copy and get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Right.
Oh.
Yay, there you go. Chat will be going nuts right now. Yay, finally. Blah, 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 blah. The Walking Dead. There you go. Happy days.